The Federal Road Safety Corps set to clamp down on illegal use of spy number plates. Ekiti Assembly Service Commission releases staff audit report, exposes irregularities. United States President-elect Joe Biden receives second COVID-19 vaccine shot. Details shortly. Director General NCDC Chikwe Hekwazu has warned that the coronavirus pandemic is spreading fast, causing mild symptoms in some victims and severe illness and death in others. Hekwazu disclosed this in Abuja at the joint national briefing of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19. He said many victims have continued to experience fatigue and other symptoms even after recovery. According to him, in the past 4 weeks, the country have recorded a spike in the number of new COVID-19 cases. Meanwhile, Ihekwazu said that healthcare workers need to maintain a higher index of suspicion for COVID-19, noting that if people were unwell, they should first rule out COVID-19 before treating malaria. Meanwhile, a former commissioner for establishment and special duties in Edo State, Didi Adodo, is dead. Adodo, who served during the 2 terms of Comrade Adams Oshomole's administration, died in the early hours of today after a brief illness. He died of complications from COVID-19. Until his demise, Adodo was the General Secretary of Iron and Steel Senior Staff Association of Nigeria. Academic Staff Union of Universities has insisted that Nigerian universities are not ready to reopen in the middle of a second wave of the coronavirus pandemic. The National Universities Commission had earlier directed universities to resume academic activities on January 18th, 2020. But ASU is asking the federal government to review the decision as more COVID-19 cases continue to be reported across the country. On Monday, the Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC) reported 1,244 new cases and 3 more deaths of COVID-19. ASU also indicated that the necessary facilities to resume e-learning for universities has not been put in place. A National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has denied reports that its chairman, retired Colonel Mohammed Abdallah, has been sacked by President Muhammadu Buhari. NDLEA spokesperson Jonah Achime said this while speaking with newsmen in Abuja. He said the chairman was not sacked. However, his 5-year tenure expired on January 11th, 2021. Idiroko Unit's command of the Federal Road Safety Corps in Ogun State says it will commence a clampdown on the illegal use of police spy number plates and other related offenses. Unit Commander Kinwumi Olaluwoye made this known in Ota in an interview with journalists. He said the exercise, which will be carried out along the Idiroko and Owode axis, will be complemented by the Idiroko Police Command to check the excesses of errant drivers as well as to reduce the crime rate. The FRSC implored those who indulge in such acts to desist, as they will be apprehended and prosecuted. He enjoined motorists to abide strictly by traffic rules and regulation to reduce road crash, and also cautioned motorists against flouting COVID-19 protocols to stem the second wave of the pandemic. Ekiti Assembly Service Commission has released a report of its staff audit, citing a lot of irregularities barely 24 hours after organized labor in the state had raised alarm that the commission was going to use the audit to illegally sack some staff. Chairman of the commission, Taiwo Olatunbosun, while disclosing details of the report to journalists in Ado-Ekiti, said the audit had been concluded, stating this was part of its efforts to put an end to irregularities. He said the outcome of the audit will assist in reorganizing the Legislative Service Commission for effective and quality service delivery in line with the scheme of service, adding that the report had since been discussed with the management of the commission and the leadership of the state chapter of the Parliamentary Staff Association of Nigeria. He also stressed that the routine staff audit was carried out in good faith without any intention of vendetta, witch hunt, or victimization of any person. Moving to the events in Abia State, the Abia State Governor Aneke has assured residents of Aba that the era of what he described as Dubai roads is gone in the state, as his administration has set standards that must be followed by others. Ibazu, while commissioning the 2.3-kilometer Osusu Road Aba and 3 other roads, appealed to the people of the state to work hard to protect roads done in their areas. After expressing satisfaction with the completion of the roads, the governor noted that Osusu Road is of great economic value to the state, as it is one of the gateways to the famous Ariara International Market in Aba. The governor said that his administration did its best in giving the people a quality road using the rigid pavement technology, which is a sure way to prolong the lifespan of roads. Also in Abia State, the chairman of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Allwell Okere, has lauded the developmental strides of Governor Aneke in the state since assumption of office in 2015. Okere, who spoke at the commissioning of Osusu Road by the governor in Aba, reveals that Ibazu-led administration had shown resilience by providing the basic need of the people. He admonished the residents of Abia State, particularly Osusu Road, to vote for the party when the time comes, as Governor Aneke Ibazu-led administration had shown that PDP had good intentions for the people of Abia State. This is 107.3 Darling FM Owerri. If you are just joining us, you are listening to the world news. In the news, Federal Road Safety Corps set to calm down on illegal use of spy number plate. Ekiti Assembly Service Commission releases staff audit report, exposes irregularities. Still to come, United States President-elect Joe Biden receives second COVID-19 vaccine shot. Still ahead is a business report. Stay tuned.
Missed any of the developing stories during the week? Do you want to get up to speed with the news? Tune in to the People's Radio 107.3 Darling FM at noon every Saturday for the Week in Review. The Week in Review, reminding you of the week's stories today.
Welcome back to the world's news on 107.3 Darling FM. Now to the foreign scene. United States President-elect Joe Biden has received his second COVID-19 shot. Speaking with journalists, Joe Biden said that getting vaccines into people's arms will be a number one priority for his incoming administration. This comes as vaccine rollout has faltered badly in the world's hardest hit country, where some 375,000 people have died from coronavirus and about 3,000 more are dying every day. Biden also pledged to push for more direct stimulus checks to taxpayers and said he was speaking with Republican lawmakers about moving on a second package sooner rather than later. In business, Corporate Affairs Commission says the commission generated a revenue of 19 billion naira for its fiscal year. It also disclosed a total remittance of 2.5 billion naira to consolidate revenue accounts of the federal government. The Registrar General of CAC, Garba Abubakar, who disclosed this to journalists in Abuja, said the commission had also settled all its tax obligations, adding that obligations were negotiated downwards by the commission's management. Garba said the commission was able to achieve the feat after the commission blocked areas of leakages to its revenue generation drive. CAC boss directed the commission to go through a revalidation exercise for its accredited customers. He said customers who fail to validate their records before 31st of March 2021 will not be able to transact business with Corporate Affairs Commission. And that's the world news as produced by Uchoma Sophia Afolabi. You can reach our news desk for coverage and eyewitness report on 0818 732 5104 or send an email to darlingfmnews@gmail.com. You can also listen to Darling FM from anywhere in the world. Go to www.darlingfm.ng and click to listen. Stay safe and don't forget to wash your hands with soap under running water and use a face mask if you must go out. I am Chidera, Rosecamille, and Aneke. News update is at 5 p.m. Good afternoon.
My name is Dr. Hyacinth Emele.
Dr. Meka Molisa.
Dr. Ngoka Stanley.